Hi Libra, welcome to your What Lies Ahead reading for June 2020. This also is going to take a snapshot of 3 months and then 6 months from now. So there's that. Everything else you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. And if this is about a person, this could resonate with theirs or your moon, rising, or Venus sign. All right, Libra, what lies ahead? Also, there is a pick a deck version of this as well, if that's your fancy. All right, Libra. All right, Libra. Okay, Libra. 9 of Cups. Okay. 10 of Cups. Nice. 6 of Cups. And the Fool. Okay. Strength. This could be Gemini, Virgo, or Aries. This could be Leo. Ace of Wands. Death card. That could be Scorpio. All right, so what we got here? Well, you're not happy about something, but like you're working through something and it's almost like you know that there's going to be brighter days ahead. I think you wish things could have turned out differently, but let's see why. It's not that this isn't, you're not stuck there. It's just that it feels like there's this undercurrent of like, well, you know, we've got the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. What's this 10 of Cups about for Libra? This 10 of Cups. Temperance, all right. Could be Sagittarius. What's this 6 of Cups about for Libra? 9 of Wands. The plot thickens. What's this Fool card about? Okay. All right. What's this Strength card about? Because I have my suspicions, but I don't. Okay. I feel like once you walk away and get some clarity and balance on something, it's going to be hard won. And then you've got someone coming in wanting, it's like this. It's like the minute you get some traction and get some distance from something, there's something coming in that kind of just shakes your decision again. It makes you stutter step. And whatever distance you got from something or made from something, it's hard won and it wasn't easy. There was some disappointment there and you were going to have to give yourself some time to rebuild and to restore order. It's going to have to be some patience. You were really working on the moderation and the balance to counteract this, because whatever situation you were dealing with this was a part of it. This is just, it was always like this. Up, down, up, down, up, down. And, you know, the highs and the lows and the drama, and it was volatile. And you're like, no more. I am committed to my stability and my progress, and I want to be happy, and I want to maintain here because I've worked hard to get to that point. So what's this Ace of Wands here? It's this Ace of Wands for Libra. The Sun card. Okay, so there's Leo. Leo. What's this Death card? All right. I can't believe I'm going to say this, but here goes. What is showing here is this person having to prove to you that they mean it this time. Because we've got a brand new start here that you're just like, wait, what? And then we've got them like, no, I mean it. This is the thing, and it looks like could go either way. It could be that there's a new beginning with a connection between you two because you walked away from something because it wasn't stable and it wasn't offering you the stability. This could be a friendship. There could be an issue with family. I don't think this is about work or money. I think this is about a social/romance situation. I do think this is romantic, if I'm honest. So you walked away from it because you got tired of the up and down. And here they come offering some stability. And you're just like, wait, what? and you kind of got this chip on your shoulder, and rightfully so, because you kind of been through it. There's been a lot of back and forth and up and down with this, and I don't think you can see that very well. But they're like, no, I mean it. No, and you're like, well, time will tell. So this is going to depend on you and your dynamic, because this could go either way. This could be a new beginning, or this could be you putting an end to this once and for all. But this could very well be you starting off on your own and having fed up with somebody's wishy-washy back and forth, non-committal, not what you want, and you're taking the time to rebuild. Or this is you being kind of like, okay, well, we're going to have to give it some time, and you're going to prove, or I want to see what you have to offer. And this person is able to, at least in the beginning, it's all good things. The decision is either going to be to end it and go, you know what, I just can't, there's still no stability here. It's just all passion. It's all fun and adventure, but where's the stability? I want the everyday stuff. And you're going to walk away from this, or you're going to take a chance. And I vote for you kind of staying in this whole, like, no, I remember all the things that happened before, and I really want to get back to basics and stand my ground on this, because I'm tired of the back and forth. I really need stability. I need to give this time. And you want the stability, but you've got someone offering that irresistible, adventurous type stuff again. And whether this is you taking them up on it and being like, you know what, let's do it. Let's just go for it. Or if this is you putting an end to it and staying committed to your own path. That's going to depend on your dynamic. Let's see what 3 months and 6 months have for you. 3 months and 6 months. All right, so let's do the 3 months first for Libra. 3 months. Let's see, 3 months. All right, 5 of Pentacles. I feel like this is something that after a certain point, the day-to-day can't sustain it. It's not stable. It's fun, but that's just not you. This could also be somebody new coming in that you're just like shocked because you're kind of getting over someone else, and then somebody new comes in and it's a lot of fun, but it kind of is like, you know what, I just want to have fun. I don't want to have anything serious right now with anybody. So this could be someone entirely new, and they just want to have some fun, and you're like, yes, I just want to have some fun too, and I don't want a commitment type situation. I just want to keep things light. I'm not in it for the commitment right now. That's not where my heart is, and it's a nice distraction to get you over the thing that was up and down and topsy-turvy. So there's, another option. It just doesn't, it feels like there's this first and foremost that you're really wanting to preserve, that kind of keeping things light and you not getting all kind of squirrely about something. You know what I mean? Like you wanting to just keep it here while you sort of rebuild and fortify your fortress and your foundation and all that. So if anything's coming in, it just feels like you're wanting to keep it on your terms and just not get where you once came from, because whatever stability you have is hard won. And there's okay. Because, well, there's this. This is almost like it that's not going there. It's just a lot of work, and there's a lot of ground being covered, and you don't want to lose any ground. There's an element too that this is as hard as you make it, that any kind of whatever load you've been carrying, you could set it down. Maybe you're carrying it rather than set it down and deal with any kind of epiphanies that arise about this, or the difficulty and the harder than you thought business of you starting over by yourself without partnership. Okay. All right, whoopsie. This jumped. Oh, good gracious, too many. That's 3. All right. This was Ace of Pentacles. Okay. This could, again, be that offer, somebody coming back in and offering, talking the talk, walking the walk, and whatever, and you're like, let me think about it. Don't know. That could also be, lots of could be's. Oof. Because it could go either way in beautiful Libra fashion. It's like, well, what about this? Well, what about this? What about this? Wait a minute. It's like devil's advocate. No, it's not. If someone says yes, you almost have to disagree with them just to maintain that balance. So we've got the Ace of Pentacles, Judgment, Cancer, Scorpio, or Sagittarius, and Virgo the Hermit, this very well could be you feeling much better on stable ground by yourself after having reviewed everything and been like, you know what, I just feel I just feel like I need to make this decision. It's a call to action for you to maintain your stability and solidarity with your decision. Okay, so let's see what 6 months is. 6 months for Libra. 6 months for Libra. 6 months for Libra. Seven of Cups. All right. About what though? Oops. This just jumped. That just fell out. 9 of Swords. It says 5 of Pentacles about. It's 5 of Pentacles about. So that could be, this is just a decision that it hasn't been an easy decision for you, honestly. I mean, this is you really wanting to stay strong and maintain that distance. What else for Libra? 8 of Swords, and you can't see that. 8 of Swords. What else for Libra? Maybe I could put it over here. Can I move that? Yeah. Okay, so 3 months. What's this 5 of Pentacles about for Libra? What's 5 of Pentacles? 6 of Cups. Okay, so this is you probably revisiting where you were as far as deliberating on a decision, or if it wasn't you like, well, we'll see and I'll give it a chance, then it was you kind of working through the memories and the emotions of this really quite powerful connection. And yet, you know what? I've learned from it. I'm going to stand my ground. This is that whole rebuilding your fortress thing. And then here you are revisiting it. Maybe perhaps it's missing this person, or just like, oh my gosh, it's harder than I thought. This is probably September, because we're looking at 3 months here. Just feeling the disconnect and not sure what to do, and still reminiscing and still thinking about that with that connection. So as it pertains to this, I don't think it's a separate worry. I think this is still connected. I think you're still kind of dealing with processing and disconnecting and really wanting to stay separate and kind of box yourself in, like insulate yourself with friends or wise counsel so that you don't return, because you're processing it plenty here. You're really thinking about that. You might be very nostalgic about it. What's this 7 of Cups for Libra? What's this 7 of Cups for Libra? There's Libra, Justice. This could be an apology offered confuses things. We got the World and Ace of Cups. This is in December, by the way. This would be 6 months. So this could be, we got the World and the Ace of Cups. Wow. Someone promising you the world. And you're confused and you're like, I don't know what the right things to do. Well, this is 7 of Cups. Okay, so it looks like you're not having it. Looks like you come full circle with it, because we got intuition and logic here. We've got, chaos and confusion and tapping into your intuition. One of the meanings anyway, and justice here, trying to think things logically, trying to have that balance. Wow. And it's almost like the two are competing for the final result. And is it going to be a transformation, or is it going to be you walking away? Is it going to be a second chance, or is it going to be you walking away? Is it going to be a new beginning with this person, or you walking away in your own new beginning? Okay, didn't do it that one. Okay. I think that it's just a really hard decision to make, because there's a lot of back and forth here. And I think this is about you really wanting to make a final decision. You're aiming for this and for this right here, but the only way that can be achieved is if you don't deal with this person. They're kind of like chaos in human form, and you just don't need it. especially for Libras who strive for balance. A little bit of chaos obviously can be, you know, a lot of fun. And okay, so that jumped. But someone who's like an agent of chaos, like a you know, Loki walking around. I mean, come on. At the end of the day, sometimes you just want to sit next to somebody on the couch and talk, or, you know. So this quite possibly could be you after a lot of deliberation, or just like, you know, tapping into your intuition, maybe examining all points and just being like, I don't know, the answer comes clear. You kind of do know, it's just hard. It's just a difficult decision, and you do reach that turning point to where you walk away. What else for Libra? Knight of Swords. Okay, so this has got that sort of out of the blue element, which would be kind of on brand for this person, to kind of come in out of the blue with that an over the top message, or something even more kind of, you know, just outlandish to really get your attention, because we got you really trying to hold strong here and really trying to, and then you've got someone that still manages to say, you know, to shock you, or to get that reaction. And there is a stutter step here, so it's like it's enough to send you kind of back into this whole, well, you know what I mean? It is hard to stay when you've got that kind of connection. It's just hard to stay. It's a lot to unpack and unprocess when you've been like through that whirlwind. That's for Libra. Comes down to a choice. Just because you feel something doesn't compel you to do anything about it. You can love from a distance. You know what I mean? You can sit there and go, man, that was something, but that way madness lies. And I'm not scolding or shaming. I know you know that. But I think sometimes we forget that we have a choice because of the way we feel. We feel compelled to act on it. Well, but I feel this way. Yeah. People feel a lot of ways, but sometimes that's all they are, is just feelings. They're not meant to act on, or it's in your best interest to not, because of the dynamics of the situation. Because when you fall in love with somebody, it has to be you fall in love with their circumstances too, right? It can't just be that person in a bubble, because that's not real. That's a fairy tale, or that's, you know, Saturday night. You know what I mean? Okay. I don't know where I'm gonna put that. Maybe right there. No, right there. Lots of cards out. Okay. All right. Let me do the dice. Okay. Let's see. Well, I grabbed 3, so we're doing 3. All right, Libra. What lies ahead for Libra? Okay, King of Wands. Very telling. 2 of Wands. And 3 of Cups. Okay, so you're dealing with somebody back and forth who can't make up their mind about someone. And because of that, things aren't progressing. This is limbo across the board. And you've got somebody that holds on to power by not making a decision, by not committing, by not telling you what they want, or what their true intentions are. This is someone that kind of just is a chameleon. And we've got, yeah, this is just all kinds of, it's a lot of this. It's a lot of this. A lot of that really kind of dynamic startup energy, that a lot of fun, a lot of adventure, but it kind of just stays there. There's no stability, commitment, anything. And it's not that you do or don't want that. It's just you don't want to be the only one wanting it, or you don't want to not have it on the table at least. And this is strategically withheld. This is someone who is strategically withholding that. It could be a Sagittarius, but they just have their own agenda. You know what I mean? They just have their own agenda. So, all right. Okay, Libra. I hope this was helpful. This was for June 2020. And thank you for your service if you're a first responder or essential worker. I hope to see you in the next reading, and I thank you for stopping by. Much love to you. All right, you take care.